Hello, my name is Stephen Frost, and today we're going to be talking about hasty generalization. What is hasty generalization? Well, the easiest form of this to, describe it as is like a stereotype, right? So let's say I go talk to two people out of a group of 100 people, and those two people, not very nice, not very, pleasant people to be around. And then I go to one of my friends and I say that that entire group of 100 people is bad on the basis that two of those people were bad. That's not the case. Those 98 other people I've never met or talked to in my life. I don't know that, right? But that is an example of a hasty generalization, right? It is a claim made on a very small basis of information that is masked to be perceived as it is a claim based on a large amount of information. In reality, it's only based on this, but they like to say that it is based on this much information, and that's not the case. One large example of this is I live in the North Country, right? And a lot of times up here, it is a stereotype or even a prejudice against city people, right? So it is the idea that they're not like us. They haven't worked as hard as us. They're not country enough. They don't know what it's like to get their hands dirty. And that's not the case. There could be someone from the city who's, worked hard all their life. But that is a broad generalization. It is because two people from, the city came up and a broad generalization was made from a lot of the country folk that, oh, just because these two people are bad, that means the rest of them are bad. And there's a large stigmatism against that, right? And that's just one example, right? You can look around in your daily life and you can find lots of these broad generalizations. Sometimes you may even catch yourself making them. It's not very difficult to do, but it does largely contribute to the distribution of misinformation, right? If you think about it, even if you're just talking about a group of six friends or a group of six people and you say two people were rude and then you say the whole group is bad, now there's going to be forever this perception in whoever you're talking to's mind that all six of those people are bad without ever talking to them. And that's not good, right? So at the end of the day, the best way to prevent this type of misinformation, which hasteful generalization is to make claims based on what you know, right? You know these two people are bad, but you can say, I didn't talk to the other 98 people. They could be great people. I don't know. I haven't spoken to them, right? So it's all about making a conclusion and a concise, clear point on what you know, right? Don't present information that is largely speculatory, right? That's stuff that you don't know. In conclusion, my point is that everyone has the ability to make clear, concise points and to help prevent the spread of hasty generalizations or misinformation.